Today we are getting spiders. You might be thinking, AC, what do you mean? There's only 2 spiders. Yes, that's true, but also no. Yes, we want cave spiders, but we also want all the other spiders with the different effects. Sometimes spiders spawn with the permanent potion effects, including strength, regeneration, invisibility, easily my favorite, and speed. And then of course there's the spider jockey as well, and we definitely want him, and we definitely want all of them. So I think this is where we want them to go. So we're going to stack them up on this and then have like a spider shish kebab. The next thing I thought is there's not quite enough room for the jockey, so he'll might have to go above. The thing is right now we have so much room for the ghast, and so I'm thinking if we just shove him over to the right and then split up the left side into 6 different compartments, we'll have a lot more space for the jockey and other ones as well. So I'm concerned about moving the ghast over for obvious reasons. I think we'll slide the wall over using pistons, and that will work just fine. We'll need him to fully be in the right cage though to do that, so we'll keep an eye out, and then when we see him move over, that's when we'll make our move. In the meantime though, we'll start with the cave spiders. So it has literally been years since I have caved on this island, but I'm like 90% sure there's a mining shaft. So I'll start by poking around in the old caves and see if that isn't true. Oh boy guys, memory did serve me correct on this one. Not only is there one here, but look at this, another one right here. And then look at this guys, a third one back here as well. Holy poop, I can't believe I didn't remember I had a triple spawner right below us. 40 blocks down and on the other side of the island. But yeah, I guess I didn't really need string or XP, and that's probably why I never did anything with it. But we have it here now, and you might be thinking, what, this is a mushroom island. Do the spawners even work? Yeah, actually, mob spawners surprisingly work just fine. The rest of the cave will not have mobs though, of course, unless it sticks out over the ocean, and then it will have a very high concentrated amount of them. We'll get things cleared up here, and then that is how we will land our first mob today. Alright, I got a little distracted by these floating rails, and we need to test a few things. Okay, so you can put a minecart on them. Alright, so what happens if I jump on the minecart? Okay, well, I thought I would stay up in that. Alright, so what happens if I place a block here? Okay, well, back to work. Guys, I went a bit overboard. So this is set up, and I thought I might as well set up the other one too. All of these are also controlled by redstone. I don't know, I guess when you have a triple spawner, you set up a triple spawner. Anyway, this should be more than good enough to get the 2 to 3 cave spiders we want. Basically, we'll funnel them into a water column, and then that will bring them to the top of the island with us. And then they can follow us over from there. Okay, so this is our plan. We'll put the cave spiders in the bottom one, and basically we'll have them follow us over here. We'll all step into this water stream together, and then I'll force myself to lay down with this trapdoor. And then we'll squeeze through here, and then we can ender pearl out of here, and cave spiders, they are small, but they are not that small. So the slab will work just fine to keep them there, and then we can get out and they'll be stuck in. It'll be just that easy. Alright, so I let it go for about 20 seconds. There should be a ton up here. Hopefully some will be convenient for us to grab. We'll want a couple. Oh yeah, that's way easier. Alright, I'm gonna grab a couple more now. And done. As I was running through here, I couldn't help but think these chests have been here forever. And it's not like we're done with this project anytime soon, so I think we need to find a permanent home for this stuff. And I also have never loved the way that this rail came down here right at the entrance. I think that it really clutters this whole thing. Okay, so I've given a bit more thought to our storage conundrum, and bear with me here. This stair has never really gone anywhere. It just goes up and provides different viewing angles for the collection. So what if we build a fake mound on the opposite side that was open to this, and then we could keep our permanent chest home either above or on that hill? It may seem like a lot, but we're really just one quick transition away from being complete here. Alright, so let's check out the new hill. So I'm going to bring the track over here now. I think we'll set up a better way to store things that we bring over here. And then we'll remove this leg down eventually. I think I'll hold off on that for another day though. So I like this all in all as a much better collection point. It doesn't clutter up the front of the base, and then we'll have more room if we want to bring over more than one mob at a time. Okay, let's check out the top of the stair now. So I made this into an entrance, pulled up the aquarium a bit, and then actually as I was doing all this, I noticed that the ghast had moved over, and so I pushed a piston wall in between, and it went really smooth. No ghasts were harmed in the process, and we now have a bunch more space. So there are 6 spots now. I'm thinking the nether mobs we need to add yet, and so they'll populate the nearby spaces. So anyway, our new base is in part of this mound. So this area is still open yet. I'm not for sure what we'll put down here, if it'll be more cages or what, but for now it's just open. But no matter what ends up happening, all of our goodies are over here now. We really do need a permanent home to store all of our junk while we work on this, and I'm happy with this location. And then this bed is actually just perfectly far enough from the evoker that we can still sleep at night. Originally I tried 1 block closer and it won't let me do this, but this spot is now the perfect distance away. Alright, we are back to collecting spiders, and this is the plan. So we are up in the sky, way above the collection, and I'm actually thinking that we'll make this into a permanent sorter to get the spiders. So this is how it will work. We'll have the spiders coming in above us, and then it'll get funneled down into this area, and then we can sort them either by naming them or ignoring them. Either way, they'll be dropped, and if they aren't named, they'll just despawn. So we'll press this button, and then it'll drop what's in here just long enough for the next spider to come in. So where do we drop them when we drop them down? We'll drop them into this area, and so I made this a bit wider just in case they start to stray from the center as they fall. But no matter where they hit, they'll get funneled through here, and then they'll get forced into their new home over here. Easy peasy. Our cave spider is not the most annoying mob. Alright, so I just put down our first and potentially only spawning pad, since we won't need that many spiders. So the concept is they will run towards the golem, and then they will fall down into our trap. And so then they'll fall down into this area, and then that will funnel them just at the top, where we can wait to sort them. Okay, so if you didn't know, the way we can make this only spawn spiders is if we only allow a 1 block high area. So we'll do this, except the block above can't be a full block or glass. For whatever reason, slabs are allowed to work though. I haven't looked at whatever Ilmango or Shulkercraft determined was best, but presumably mud is the best since it's shorter. And then that'll allow this whole thing to be stacked better in layers. We don't want that though, because we want the spider jockey to spawn here, and we need him not to take damage. So instead we'll just use the slabs, and that will work out great. 1 spawning layer is up. It doesn't spawn super quick, but it does sound like we got something. So let's check that out. Okay. Well, this might need some work here. Well, it actually got us a spider that we'll need. So I'll name him quick. The reason he's not going after me is spiders are actually neutral mobs. Neutral mobs are just mobs that are conditionally sort of mad at you. The reason he's not mad at us is there's a lot of light, and so when there's a lot of light, they become passive. So that's why he's just kind of hanging out with us here. Okay, so I know he can technically fit through here, but wow, he's really putting up a fight to go down. Alright, I left, I came back. We have a proper name now. So we're going to take care of this guy first, and then we can figure out the system after that. So I'll just mine these blocks now, and we'll all go down. Okay, if you could just stay there while I box you in. Oop. Come back, please. I think he just climbed to the top. I have no idea how to handle this when he becomes passive and then just climbs. Let's look at it from the other side. Yeah, that would be a problem. So I came back quick, and I'm thinking I might take out the lights so it gets dark, and then he'll get aggressive again and go after me. I also brought water. I know that worked on the itsy bitsy spider. Hopefully that translates well to Minecraft. But anyway, it's a lot harder to get these guys into these small areas than I thought. Okay, so that was like a 5-minute struggle to get him in, but he is in place. Actually lucky that he was a regeneration spider effect, because any other spider easily would have died from. And I've given it a little bit more thought. The sorting system, it might not really work for sorting, but it does spawn spiders, and we really only need like 4 more. So we'll just use it the way we did for this last one. Actually, hold on here. Yeah, I think we have a spider jockey. I can't believe it. I mean, I've actually failed a bunch at pulling these guys out of here already off camera. I never kept it in previous episodes, but I actually failed a ton at pulling these guys. And so often I even made a room here and everything set up to store him already from those previous fails. So we'll keep him there and then wait through the night. The skeleton will burn up if we move him right now during the day. So that's why I made this temporary chamber. Alright, this is perfect. So we'll prepare the cage for him and then come back and grab him. Okay, so here's the plan. I'll climb up here and then he'll follow and then we'll slide into this room and then block him in and then leave through this cage. And the reason why we have glass as the ceiling is the spider will actually climb up and suffocate the skeleton. So with the glass, he will not do that. And I'm a tiny bit concerned about this edge here. I think the distance between the edge of the spider and the start of the skeleton is large enough that he won't suffocate on this lip. Yeah, that's something to keep an eye out for. And then I also have this potion of healing just in case he starts hurting himself on the way over. But anyway, it actually looks like it's almost day, so let's just go grab him right now. We'll have to check this out. Gotta check out the mob farm as we look by it, just in case there's another spider we can grab along the way. That would be very helpful. I forgot to name him, guys. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, well. Look at all these spiders, guys. We don't need to fix this thing. We'll just need a couple more spiders, so we'll just take them as they spawn. Look at this. We have the blue one. Although, what even is the blue one? Ah, yes, the speed spider. Perfect. Look at this, guys. We just got the stringed one. It's daytime, but it always seems to take a second for their aggression to wear off. So let's see how far we can drag him. Maybe we can get him all the way. Otherwise, this will be a bit awkward. Oh, and yeah, we will need to name him. Is that important? He actually just climbed to the top, so I think I'm just going to block him in, and then we can swap out these slabs for the slabs that we actually want once he's boxed in. And that was actually pretty smooth. While we're here, I'll mention, we actually no longer have the speed spider. So we don't really need to get into it, but basically we will need to grab another one. So I keep switching back and forth between the mob farm and the spider farm, and it looks like we have our replacement speed spider right here ready to go. Alright, all that leaves is the invisible spider. Hey guys, can you see that? No? Well, that's because he is invisible. Alright, he's down. Now we'll just have to rescue him. Be free! This is gonna end in suicide, isn't it? Maybe he'll still fall in the water somehow? Nope. Wait, hold up. No way. No way. Look at these white particles. Do you see this? We got another one here. We got another one right here. We just need to free him. He's right under this normal one, I think. So we'll kill this guy quick. I still have some name tags on me, luckily. Okay, and it's even nighttime, even better. That's it, that's the last of them. I love the invisible one, still my favorite. I wish we got the jockey. We will get the jockey, but we have just run out of time today. And if you like these completion episodes, I would highly recommend the Halloween episode. That was a lot of fun. But anyway, thanks guys. Bye.